What's up guys, Mega Man here with a Final Fantasy VII Remake review. So first, just wanted to say that I am new to Final Fantasy VII and this is my first time playing it. With that being said, even though this is just the first part of the story, I think they did a good job explaining certain things in the story that you might have questioned at the beginning. The story is well paced and doesn't seem rushed. You'll spend a good amount of time in each chapter as you go throughout the game. And when you progress more, obviously you'll know more about the story, but also about the characters and side characters. Speaking of characters, whether it's some that you meet at the beginning of the game or some that you meet later on again in the game, they really have their own personalities. Some characters' personality that you might see at the beginning, you might think, they're alright. But as the story progresses and as you go throughout the game, you really start to understand a little bit about each character. When it comes to gameplay, I thought it was cool that they added in a modern gameplay style, but they also have a classic mode for those that played the original. It's kind of like Kingdom Hearts or Final Fantasy 15. Also, for those that are new to Final Fantasy, you do get to play as different characters. It's not just Cloud. You have a team of 3 and you get to change to either character and play as them during certain battles, and you get to try out different character playstyles. The battles in this game will have to change it up a little bit. Certain conditions may not be the same for each battle that you go into. That adds a little bit more fun to the game because you always have to change it up a little bit, or at least add certain things to characters that you play as. So that way some battles aren't always the same. The layout for whether you're trying to upgrade your weapons or add stuff to your characters is neatly organized and you can find stuff pretty easily. Even just the simplest things are a pretty cool addition. Like when you go to upgrade your weapon, it takes you to a whole different menu, the background even changes, it's just not your character right there, and then on the side you just select what upgrade you want. Then when it comes to weapon upgrading, each weapon has their own skill points, so you don't have to decide what weapons you want to spend your skill points on. The only thing about this game, if you're coming from different games, you can't jump in this game. There is something that lets you jump over stuff. If you're in a certain area and you can't jump over it, you just have to walk back again. Nothing serious, it's just for those that are used to jumping in games. You'll get over it as you continue to play through the game. In the game, whether you're just walking around a town, running through the city, or just fighting in a battle, the music in this game is just so on point and just fits every situation in this game. Now I know what you're going to say, that's what the soundtrack's supposed to do, but I don't know, just listening to the music in this game, whether you're collecting certain soundtracks or just the soundtrack that plays in the background, it just really fits with the game. In this game, when you venture off into different sectors or different buildings, the game looks good. Sometimes when you're outside in the game, you can just look around and just see the environments, whether that's just the trees, the grass, the buildings, or the smallest things of just walking into different buildings and seeing how they have everything placed and organized. So for those that are brand new to Final Fantasy, have never played a Final Fantasy game, this is a fun game to pick up. Once again, this is just one part of the game, but interesting story, fun gameplay, good soundtrack, lots to collect and explore, just different things you can do in this game. On the channel, there are some Final Fantasy videos if you want to check those out. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.